Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Chris Winter, and in this video, I'm going to go through some of the best cameras for kids so you can figure out which one will be best for you or your child. By the way guys, I'm giving away a $25 Amazon gift card once this video hits 1,000 likes. So if you want to enter, all you need to do is subscribe to this channel and follow me on my brand new Facebook page, which is linked down below under this video. And guys, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list that I just made. The top 10 best cameras for kids. Now, a couple of these cameras make it and some don't, so if you want to see what it does, the link will be in the description box below under this video and you can take a look. But anyway, let's check out some of these cameras for kids. So today's question asks, hey Chris, my kids are just starting to get interested in photography, so I was wondering which camera would be best for them to start off with? Well, first off, that's great that your kids are starting to get into photography. It's a great hobby to have and it's a passion that will probably last with them for the rest of their lives. I know it has with me. Now, depending on the age of your children, there are going to be a lot of different cameras that might suit their needs. First off, before you go out and buy a brand new DSLR for them, I always recommend using what you've got around at the moment. And generally, these days, it's going to be one of these, your smartphone. Especially if your child's a little bit younger, getting them to practice taking photos on their phone is one of the best things you can do. So phones are super easy to use with their large displays. You can take a ton of photos for almost no cost, and because they've generally got a fixed focal length, kids need to actually use their feet rather than just zooming. By the way guys, let me know in the comments below which camera you think is the best for kids and why, and I'll take a look at your comments. Another idea for younger children is this camera right here, and it's actually one of my favorites. This is an Instax Mini, which is essentially an instant camera, just like Polaroids from the old days. These are so much fun to use, and to a lot of kids who didn't grow up with Polaroids, seeing these develop in front of them is magic to their eyes. Not only that, because you only get one shot and there's no deleting or editing, kids are forced to really try and get the best shot possible and take their time, which I think is a great thing. Now, it can be a little bit more expensive using these cameras compared to a digital camera, but to me, I think it's actually a really good thing, especially as your photos actually are there in front of you instead of being stuck on a hard drive or an SD card. By the way guys, if you want to check out any of the gear that I talk about in today's video, I've got it all linked in the description box below under this video so you can take a look. But of course, there's only so much that you can do on a phone or a Polaroid, and learning on a bigger camera is always good. So if you do want to take that leap, I'd take a look at getting an older DSLR. Now, you don't want to use a camera from 2005, but a camera such as the Canon T2i, which came out in 2010, would be a great first step. You could also even look at the Nikon D3100. Now, I use this camera for quite a few years and it's a fantastic beginner's camera. You can pick them up cheap these days, secondhand. Now, those cameras are a little bit out of date these days, so if you do want a newer camera, these are some of the best beginner cameras you can get at the moment. Firstly, we have the Nikon D3400. It's easy to use and has wireless built in, so your kids can transfer their photos from their DSLR to their phone. Now, on the Canon side, there are a few different options. Firstly, the Canon SL1 could be a good option as it's a very small camera, good for kids with little hands. Another option is this one right here. This is the Canon T6, and this is one of the most popular DSLRs from this year. Now, obviously, DSLRs are a little bit more complex to use, and they're also a lot more fragile. So one other option that you could possibly look at is getting a small action camera like this GoPro right here. Now, this one here is the GoPro Hero 5, and it's pretty expensive, so I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend you get an older model like the GoPro Hero 4 or even the 3. You can even look at some of the cheaper models like the Youre action camera. You can get these really cheap these days and they'll be great for your kids to learn on without worrying too much about the absolute best quality. So these are just some options for the best cameras for kids. Now, if you guys haven't done it yet, definitely make sure to check out my Facebook page. The link's in the description box below. Give it a like to go into the draw to win this Amazon $25 gift card. And also definitely make sure to check out my brand new list, the top 10 best cameras for kids. That link will be in the description box below under this video. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'm gonna go have a coffee and I'll see you next time. Bye.